Hello and welcome to another episode on A Lookout. In this week's episode, we're going to use the Market Movers app to look at some plays and how I make plays usually on eBay and Market Movers app to make sure I'm getting the best deal, make sure I can get personal cards for the best price possible, and also make sure I can get cards at a good price so I know that I can make a profit in the future to invest back into either more cards for that or more cards for my personal collection. So without further ado, let's get into the data and let's get into how I make plays. So we're going to go on eBay here looking for Victor Wembanyama. These are what cards are going to finish soonest. So for instance, this Emergent here is obviously taking my appeal. So it's obviously a base card, but we'll check to see where we're at here. So obviously $10, we'll see, go across here. To Market Movers app, I'll type in Victor Wembanyama Emergent. Obviously it's just the base. You can see there the PSA 10 is doing $20. But look at that, the PSA 9 is doing $19.99, which adds it up 33.4%. So I'd know that it'd be very tight margins there, even if it is up, but it could go more with his performances. We know Victor is a guy that can perform very well, so it's interesting. Not much difference. You wouldn't make much money if you were to crack it and get a PSA 10. You would lose money currently, which is very interesting. Even though this card has been up to $37 recently. And as you can see, Raw is $4 card. So again, buying it raw and getting it graded probably wouldn't make sense. And then, as you can see here, is a Victor Wembanyama Select Blue. Again, this is not a sort of numbered card or very rare. Not even a Prism version. This is the retail version. PSA 9, currently at $19.50. Again, no bids with 30 minutes left, so it could go a lot higher. We'll see. As you can see here, I've got it in the Market Movers app. It'll show me the data there. So I've got the raw at $8.19, PSA 10 at $35.91. Pop of 13,050, by the way, which is interesting. So we'll have a look at PSA 9. Look at that, $15.50, down 8.82%. So again, it doesn't make much sense buying that card right now. It has been a high of what, $50 odd, $51 there, enough a year ago. So it could go similar heights, but again, I very much doubt it. So I would not be investing in this card. And then we'll keep scrolling here on eBay. There goes, there's Emergent Prism. So this is obviously raw, so it's ungraded. So we're obviously looking for either a raw to graded play, or if there's options. So we're going to look in the corners because obviously we've been raw. We don't know grading wise what it'll get. Centering looks a little bit off there on the right side. Looks a bit too much compared to the left. Edges and corners don't look horrendous. Look at the back as well. We'll zoom in. You can see there the left to right is obviously off. Up and down doesn't look too bad. In corners, don't look too bad. But again, you look at that card, it's not going to come back at 10, so you can sort of rule it out straight away. $15, $5 shipping. Let's have a look where we're at with this card. So look at raw, it's $11.62. Has been up to $21 in the last 30 days as well, which is interesting. If we look at PSA 9, it's actually up 265%, but it's $23. So if you see like graded and it comes back a 9, which more likely will, you're already in it for $30+. Not a good play. That's down 69.8%. A 10, which obviously this card should probably more likely will not get, is up quite a lot, but it's also down. It's up for $2, but it's also down at 7% on the year. So again, probably one to miss again for investment purposes. And then we found a Select Maroon die cut. This is already graded PSA 10. This is numbered to 175, so it has a bit more of a scarcity factor, and obviously being graded 10 already, so this is the best we can get here. We're looking at the Market Movers app. I'll go across there and look at this. So the 10, it should be like at $305. It's actually down on the year, 56.4%. So this one could be a very interesting one to play. Victor Wembanyama having a good run in, talking next couple of months when the NBA is really hiring up, and we started talking about the All-Star games and even closing in the playoffs if they're there. Victor's obviously someone that's can put numbers up and make them big plays. Could be very. And then here we have the Instant Impact Silver, graded 7.5, which is interesting. Even though it's graded, I'm going to look at the corners, look at anything notable where I think this could, grade better, because this is like a play here. You could buy it already graded, crack it, get a little once over, maybe a thumbprint on there, give it a once over microfiber, clean up a little bit. If you want to use products, that's on you. But if that comes back a higher grade, it could be quids in. So we'll look at that. Look at what we can do here. So let's go across to Market Movers app and we'll type in Instant Impact. I won't type in silver, just to bring it up anyway. So we'll see there the Raw is at $7.03. See the PSA 10 is at $46. So yeah, so the Raw is obviously down 92% on the year. Look at PSA 7 there is $7.50. PSA 8, so half rate is $15, it's down 54%. Has been a lot higher in a year. So again, could have another spike on performances. Pop of just 35, and if you look at PSA 9, pop of just 197. Again, that's $22.50. So again, down 73.2% on the year. Interesting. Again, you have to get a grade and a half bump from what that is. A PSA 10, if you just get the 2.5 grade bump, $46. So you'd be in profit, and if it can spike up, that's $569 sales, or the $434 sort of areas, you'd be very happy. But I don't know if it would go there again. So I hope you enjoyed that sort of run through quickly how I'll go through sort of picking up cards using Market Movers app. It does definitely helps if you're using eBay or any other sort of market site. You can always look at the data for sales, what it's done for the last year or so, depending on what package you choose. Obviously, Market Movers app. But again, if you want this data at your fingertips and much more as well, you head over to the website marketmoversapp.com. Use the code Mahomes. You get a 14-day free trial and 20% of any of the packages you choose. Again, it's definitely helped me when it comes to making plays, whether it's investment or personal collection, because I always know I'm getting it at the sort of the right timing. You know, when you see the spikes, whether it's first in the market or it's performance spikes, whether it's leading to playoffs, etc. I always know that I'm doing the best sort of deals for investments as well, and when to buy and sell. So I definitely recommend this tool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for your support. Peace.